This Thanksgiving t-shirt has sold over 2,600 times in the past 22 months, and there are tons of different seasonal items you can start selling like this. Now, one of the best times to start any type of business is right now. Again, we're coming to the fourth quarter season where people are buying a ton of gifts. And if you have been on the fence with your Etsy shop, or maybe you start an Etsy shop but you haven't really listed any products, I want to give you several tips that can actually be helpful for you as you're starting your Etsy business. These things are practical steps I do in my business every day to help me get consistent sales, and I want to share them with you. Welcome back to the video, my friends. You're new here. My name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. So the first tip is this: you want to make sure you find products that are selling well, but make sure they are in a low competitive space. If they have a general term like mom shirt or mama shirt, then that is just too broad for you to target. However, if you search up broad terms like that in the Etsy search bar, like mom or mama or mother shirt, you will then find some best-selling products beneath that. And then you can find these micro niches that are led by specific keywords you can then target. Now, what I like to do is actually go and find these best-selling products, go and see this micro niche term they're using, and then plug that back into the Etsy search bar. If I see that the level of competition drops extremely from the general keyword I use, then I know this may be a good word to target, especially if the first 4 to 5 listings are best-selling products. So again, you need to find products that are selling well, but also make sure those products are in a low competitive space, because this is going to make it easier for you to rank, but still get that level of demand you need to start making consistent sales. The second tip is that you want to niche down in regards to the products you create. Now, an easy way to niche down is to think about 4 specific things. You want to think about people, professions, occasions, and seasons. When you have these 4 things in mind, these things will naturally allow you to niche down and create a specific product based upon a specific audience. And the way you win on Etsy is to really sell to a specific audience. The more micro niche and the more micro focused you can be in regards to your product you are offering, the more targeted you will be in regards to your product. Now, I don't think you should create just a store focused on one niche, like a mom shirt and everything, just focus on mom shirts, because there's so many different audiences out there where you can actually earn a lot of money. When I talk about creating a product on a focused niche, I'm saying think about multiple niches you can actually create t-shirts for and house them under one Etsy shop. That means you have things for moms and aunties and grandmas, for social workers, for PE teachers. You have things for different nurses. You have things for doctors, realtors. I mean, this is a great place for you to house all of these different niches under one shop. But again, you're focusing on these 4 areas so that you can actually target these specific people, especially when they come, in our case today, fourth quarter, coming for specific seasons like Christmas, like Thanksgiving. It's a great time for you to create things based upon these 4 areas. Now, when you are thinking about these 4 areas, a little side note that really allowed my sales to start getting a lot of traction is offering personalized items. Now, with Printify, they make it so easy for you to integrate with Etsy, especially if you have personalized items. Now, I know selling personalized items may be confusing just at the thought of it, but it's really, really simple to do. And again, Printify makes it so easy for you to flag personalized items so that you can add that personalized design to that specific product. Now, I have done an entire video on personalization, and I'll make sure I leave that down below. It shows you my step-by-step process of how to sell personalized items and how to track incoming orders so you can actually add in that personalization and send it off to your customer. I'll make sure I leave all that in my description box below if you want to learn exactly how to do that step by step. But as you can see here, adding in personalization to your products is an easy way for you to skyrocket your sales and further focus on those micro niches, different people, different professions, different occasions and seasons. Etsy is the place where people really want to purchase gifts that are extremely personalized. So by adding that particular feature to your product can allow your sales to skyrocket. And what I have learned just in my research time, a lot of people are not selling personalized items. So you are actually able to outbeat the competition and really focus on that specific audience who want something with a name on it, like a grandma's name or a different kid's names or maybe a teacher's name. Especially when we come to the fourth quarter season, there will be a ton of people looking for personalized items that's tied to occasions, that's tied to seasons, that's tied to a specific profession, and definitely geared towards a specific person. Here's just some examples of what I mean by that. Look at this Christmas shirt. It's tied to a specific season, but it has a personalization. Or this nurse shirt is tied to a profession, but it has a specific person on the name. Look at this one, a special occasion, but again, it has a personalized name added to this. This is an easy way for you to trend merge all these 4 categories and add on personalization to make your product stand out even more. And my next tip is that you want to learn from multiple best-selling products. Now, usually what I find people do is that they find one best-selling product and then try to recreate that themselves. However, that does not give you the huge opportunity to learn from multiple best-selling products where you are able to trend and merge different design styles into something purely unique that will be great for that specific audience. So what I like to do is, of course, find best-selling items, but pull out multiple best-selling items, sometimes 5 to 10 listings, and gather them in Canva where I'm able to see them all at one time as I design my product. Again, this allows me to think about how can I trend merge different product styles, designs, elements, phrases, font styles into something new. And you will be surprised how one element can work in this niche and how this phrase tied to this element can trend together and work in this niche. And you would then begin to lay out your designs based upon trends as opposed to just one specific product. Again, the more best-selling products you have in front of you will give you more design inspiration to create something purely unique, as well as something that's tied to trending items that are already selling well. Now, the next tip is that when you find these best-selling products, you want to go and actually look at the reviews and see the recency, but also the velocity, how many reviews is left for that product. And here's a little secret that most people don't talk about. Just because it has a bestsellers badge does not mean all bestsellers are the same. And the reason for that is Etsy says that it's taken into account the sales this product has gathered in the last 6 months. Well, think about if you are creating a seasonal item like a Christmas shirt for grandma. Obviously, that's not going to make sales in the 7th month or the 8th month of the listing. So therefore, you may be missing out on huge sale potential just by looking for best-selling products, especially if you're targeting specific seasons. Now, a better way to gauge if this product is worth your time, going down to the reviews and seeing the recency, but again, the velocity, how many reviews this product actually earned. Go into the reviews, seeing how many reviews a person has for their product. And click this little button here so you can actually see the most recent review. And you can start seeing if this product has got sales in the last couple of weeks, last couple of days, if they got sales in the last couple of months, or in the peak of the holiday. This will give you greater indication of how to prepare for seasonal items that may not necessarily be carrying that bestsellers badge, but will do extremely well in the peak of the season. And finally, you want to learn 2 things from a listing. You want to learn information in regards to what keywords are using in their titles and tags, and you want to gain inspiration to see what design styles, mock-up images, as well as t-shirt colors they are placing on their listing. Again, all this information will give you data to drive your next sales. So in regards to our information, we can see here that the Love Fall Y'all shirt is doing well, and that keyword is actually tied to the design. Again, we need to make sure that we look at the first line of every best-selling title, as Etsy put a ton of SEO value in this portion of the title. This will also let us know what people are typing into the search bar and what things people are interested in. I know this particular phrase, Love Fall Y'all shirt, is doing well as anything leopard pumpkin print is doing well for the fall season. Now, in regards to these keywords, I need to make sure that they are relevant to my product. It wouldn't make any sense for me to have a leopard pumpkin print keyword in my title, but I don't have anything associated with that keyword in my design. These 2 things in regards to title and design need to marry well together so that it entices the buyer to purchase this product, because that is tied to what the buyer is actually searching up. We see the same thing done with this shirt here. This shirt has the keyword custom teacher shirt in it, as well as cute fall theme shirt. Again, this needs to make sure it marry well with the design so that I am actually offering a custom teacher shirt that has a cute fall design or theme to the overall product. Again, I need to make sure that these things are actually being typed up into Etsy and learning from this design in regards to what text they're using, what font style, what element, as well as t-shirt color, which is being presented in the first image, would give me great indication of what products I need to create myself. So as you can see, focusing on these tips will allow you to start growing your Etsy shop, to get more views, to get more favorites, and of course, more sales. Now, if you haven't got started with Printify, this is an easy way for you to actually start making income online with Etsy, because you don't have to hold no inventory or ship any products out or print anything from your home. Again, Printify takes care of all of that for you, and they are my main platform to sell all of my print-on-demand products. Now, if you want to check out Printify on your own, again, I'll make sure to leave all the details in my description box below, along with the discount code for you to test this out and to see if it is best for your print-on-demand business. Now, one of the tips I talked about in this video was sell personalized items. Now, if you want to learn exactly how to do that step by step, then check out my full tutorial guide here. And if you want to learn more about how to make money online, then consider subscribing to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.